How's it going, everybody? I'm Lewis and Deadman mode. So I'm sure the thing you want to know first about Deadman mode is when is it being released. Deadman mode is going to be released on the 29th of October, just before Halloween. If you don't know what Deadman mode is, where have you been? There's been multiple dev blogs and we've even had a poll for it. They're constantly talking about it at RuneFest and their Q&As. Don't worry though, if you don't know what it is, I'm going to take you through it right now. Deadman mode is a hardcore game mode which is the ultimate in risk versus reward PvP. All members will be able to create an account on Deadman servers and compete in the high scores to see who can survive in this unique way of playing Old School RuneScape. As a Deadman, you'll be constantly at risk. If you die to a player, you'll forfeit half your XP and they'll be able to raid your bank. So, risk is high. However, if you attack another player and get skulled, you will not be able to enter a city until the skull has worn off. If anyone attacks you when you're skulled, they will not get a skull. You will always be a target, and there'll be no shortage of players who want to kill you and raid your bank. So, Deadman mode. It's set in the world of Old School RuneScape, but it's got a separate rule set. These include open PvP, town protection, death, loss of progress, bank raiding, insurance, and accelerated progression. So open PvP is pretty self-explanatory. PvP is enabled everywhere on the map. You can kill anyone wherever you like. Town protection creates a safe zone around cities and villages. Basically, anyone who enters these safe zones with a skull will be attacked by high-level guards, and they will kill you. When you die in Deadman mode, it's not ordinary. You will lose 50% of your experience, which means if you die, you'll have a lot to make up for. However, it won't become stale because many people at the top of the high scores might end up dying and losing half their experience. The saving grace of that is that you can protect 5 skills at a time, so you don't lose any XP in these skills. However, this will limit you to only protecting 2 combat skills. Again, bank raiding is quite a simple idea. When you're killed by a player, they'll be able to raid your bank for an entire inventory worth of items. So that means up to 28 items. Plus, when you die, you're going to drop your regular items. Luckily though, you'll be able to have insurance. You can insure your items so they can't be raided. However, if you die when wearing them, they'll automatically drop to the floor. So it's only really bank insurance that you'll be insuring. And finally, the accelerated progression is quite simple, but it's going to be effective and interesting to see how it will play out. You'll receive 5 times the amount of XP you normally would in Old School RuneScape. So I suppose if you're someone that always wants a double XP weekend in Old School RuneScape, just play Deadman mode and you'll be able to get the 5 times amount of experience. Although it'll be considerably riskier. If you've got any questions or feedback about Deadman mode, the Old School RuneScape team will be hosting a Q&A on Thursday, the 15th of October. So if you're interested in that, go to the twitch.tv/RuneScape channel at 5 PM British time on the 15th of October. If you want to discuss Deadman mode, go on the forums or make comments below. If you're someone that's been following me for a while, you know I'm not particularly enthusiastic about it. However, I'm just going to let it play out and see what happens. If you want to watch the latest Old School RuneScape update, please click here for the Smoke Battle Staff buff. And if you're interested in what's happening this month in Old School RuneScape, please click here for October, the month ahead. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and share, and if you want to keep up to date with the Old School RuneScape updates, devlogs and polls, please subscribe. I've been Lewis, thanks for watching, goodbye.